Uh, Good afternoon, everybody. And just like my title says, my apologies to everyone. First of all, got somebody here. I want to apologize, first of all, to Gills and her other half. It's kind of mean. Last time we spoke together. Glad you're here, Giggles. How you been? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. Right now, I'm under a lot of stress and pressure. Got a situation. I'm not going to go into it, but I've been calling people out. Tony, Rowan, Cindykrista, a couple other people. I'll mention. Hope they get to see this. Julie, Debbie, my apologies. What I did was wrong. I should have been a better man. And Tony, it's time to wake up. If you just happen to be watching my stream, my apologies for saying, you ought to be put down and a couple other things. But what you're not, what you're doing is wrong. And the people who are on your stream, you need to wake up. Also, I want to apologize to a very dear friend of mine for snapping at her earlier. Apologize to a couple other people on the West Coast. How you been, Giggles? How you been? I said some ugly stuff, but you started it first. You know, I'm not gonna badmouth you, but let's try to be adults and settle our differences peacefully and civilly. It's not high school. We got to be better. Respect each other. Yeah, definitely got to forgive, and that's hard to do when you get hated on constantly. But anyway, Tony, my apologies for saying you ought to be put down. But what you're doing is wrong, and you know it. And the people who are on his stream constantly, I really got nothing against you except that you're on there. And a personal apology to Cindy Krista, and Rowan. I shouldn't have said what I said to you in comments. My apologies. Hello, Darlene. But anyway, how have you been, Giggles? And Debbie, good afternoon to you. If anybody wants to come up, come on up. And if China Mrs. Jones is watching or she comes on, I want to apologize to you. Deeply apology. And that's about it. I said some ugly things to a lot of people. So I'm manning up and apologizing. That's the best I can do. It's not a weak apology. It's a sincere apology. But like I said, I got a lot of hate going on against me, and I fight back the best way I know how at the time. Oh, I'm definitely not perfect. I'm far from it. Yeah, my mental well-being is in jeopardy. Giggles. Like I said, a lot of people are hating on me. But when you get called the things that I've been called, it kind of pisses you off royally. You know what I mean? Between all this COVID-19 business and what California businesses are doing, and people being afraid of this BS COVID and Delta nonsense, I try to respect everybody equally. And I was talking to a friend earlier, and I was reminded you got to forgive, like what Jesus says. Yeah, haven't seen you in a long time, Giggles. Always enjoyed you having on my panel during my live streams. And Sasquatch, I don't know what to say about Sasquatch, except you called me out on somebody's stream. I didn't like that. I don't think it was any of your business, but I'm going to let it go. That includes the Curious Bunny, Julie, Debbie, Rowan, Cindykrista. That's the only problem I have. You don't know me. I don't know you. But yet you're saying all these ugly things about me, other people. It mostly, definitely is Giggles. Definitely is very troubling. I don't know what's going on in this world, but it is not pretty and it is not good. Oh, I know, Debbie. I know. Neither his giggles. Oh, hold on here. Gotta. There you go. And I told a couple. I hate to burden my troubles on other people, but I kind of feel like I'm alone right now. I know. See, hold on. I'll be right back. Just talk among yourselves. Okay, I'm sorry. Dear friend of mine called. China Mrs. Jones says hello to everybody. $54? Wow. But anyway, I was, like I said, I just came on. My apologies to everybody. Oh, she's off the phone, but I'll say she's going to go live possibly later on this evening. So if you're subscribed to her channel, check it out. But anyway, I was reading the news, Yahoo News, and wow, the businesses that are forcing people to get vaccinated are absolutely incredible. Let's see if I can bring it up. This was what, a couple days ago. Hold on. Let's see here. No, this was a couple days ago. Uh, Hold on, let me see here. Let me see here. Search news. Here we go. This is from ABC News. North Bay activists protest vaccine mandates, warn local businesses. I mean, there are dozens.
Activists stand out through downtown
McDonald's,
Wednesday night, posting yellow flyers with a warning to local businesses who
boycotts are being called. A church founder says after congregant refuses shot, dies of COVID. Vaccines are a personal decision. I mean, it's getting really, really, really. I noticed there are 5 people or 6 people here, and all that. And again, I want to apologize to Cindykrista and Rowan. Shouldn't have lashed out at you. And I hope you all can understand you're constantly in Tony's stream supporting him. And Rowan, I feel bad for you, really deep down. This guy Rowan, don't know him, but he disagreed with Tony, and he got banned. Because he disagreed. And what Tony likes to do is go on a stream the first time, and they time you out as a ritual. And they think it's a game. I'm just telling it like it is, telling it like how I see it, you know. So Tony wants you to knock it off. Stop calling women sluts and whores, and stop calling guys child molesters and pedos and drug dealers and drug addicts and all that other stuff. And that's pretty much what I have to say. Let's see. You know, these people are close friends of mine, you know, and it's not right, you know. I'm trying to do the right thing and man up and apologize for handling things the wrong way. I mean, I'm old enough to know better. Yeah, if you don't obey the master and the lower lord, that's what you get. But anyway, I'm trying to find here uh, these businesses. Okay, California implements first in the nation vaccine mandate for all school employees. Oh, Sacramento requires city employees get vaccinated. Those who don't could be fired. I mean, it's uh, let's see, McDonald's, Kohl's. I mean, there's at least 2 dozen businesses, private businesses that are having those rules. Unvaccinated San Bernardino County employees to be tested twice a week. What the heck is going on, people? Texas hospitals are overrun with COVID-19 and Delta variant conditions. I mean, I keep saying, I said last year on my live streams, where are the bodies? Let's see here. I'll check in chat. Vaccination mandates spark protests at Ratty's children in San Diego. Vaccine passports are here. And I'm sure people are tired of hearing it. Tony's Coffee House. Long time no see. Yeah, Debbie, I don't know how true everything is, but you know, mainstream media, they like to spin everything to the government's wishes. But again, I want to apologize to Giggles and her other half personally. And it's your choice if you want to take the vaccine or not. No one has the right, especially any individual, to say you got to get the vaccine. Let's see what. That's it. Okay. Let's see here. Hold on. I mean, this.
Activists fanned
Oh,
out through
hold on.
downtown Nevada late Wednesday night, posting yellow flyers with a.
And YouTube is no. I should have handled things better, Giggles. I really should have. Shouldn't have said the things I said. I was going to say something. What was I going to say? Oh, okay, yeah. Uh, oh, yeah. YouTube was. This person did a video about the moon. I don't know what it was because by the time I saw it, it was deleted for violating community guidelines. And I know a lot of people have been getting flagged for it. Let's see. This group in North Bay used flyers to send a warning to business owners who may require proof of vaccination from customers that they can face economic consequences and even local boycotts. Uh, Posting yellow flyers. Hundreds of San Francisco bars now requiring proof of vaccination or COVID-19 test. It's becoming more a police state than the United States of America. One person said the people who want vaccine passports are the ones who were happy to let you go bankrupt because they're too afraid to go out for over a year. The people who want you in business are the ones you'll be banning. Uh, One person says, I personally won't be using services or buying food from businesses that require proof of vaccination. And that's what needs to be done. We need to stop patronizing these places. And I don't want to see anybody go out of business. They work hard to build their businesses. But I mean, if that's what it's going to take to stop all this and force these private businesses to complain to the government, uh, somebody says they'll consider vaccine proof if the Delta variant gets worse at his restaurant. I mean, if you're that afraid, close your businesses. Close it. One person says her dad survived COVID-19. She has no problem proving she's vaccinated to any business owner. Well, why should you have to prove? Why? Hold on. Let's see what this has to say. Of course, they're giving you places where you can get vaccinated. They're even going to, they even have medical personnel, doctors, go to your office, your business, and give you the shot. I think it's kind of scary. Well, I do worry about that, Giggles. Because, like I said, it's not me. Hold on, somebody here sent me a message. Yeah, and especially you don't want to hear this BS. I know I don't. I know Debbie doesn't. I know everybody else doesn't. Let me see here. Okay, hold on. Just got a yeah, Rowan. He said Tony just banned me for disagreeing with him, so I no longer support him. He showed his true colors today. Well, see, the reason why I said that to you, what I said to you, was because you're always on his live streams. You're always there supporting him, and I give you kudos for seeing that now. And Aspinall's go to Hebrews 4, chapter 4, verse 16, King James Version. And another person, which, I'm friends with a certain person, and I go to this other person's channel. They're an artist. They do a lot of paintings. It's nice and peaceful. Uh, but because I'm friends and go to this person's other stream, I got banned from that channel. That ain't right. That's just showing how much of a hypocrite you are, if that's the proper word. And I'm not trying to badmouth you. I'm not going to badmouth you. It is, it is what it is. But Tony, it's time to wake up. Knock it off. The people that go into your stream should know better. You're all adults, unless you're little children or high school girls and boys who like people who like to bully other people. That's your choice. But for the it is, Darlene. It is. Yeah, I'm friends with Darlene. Darlene is friends with Sasquatch. But because I don't like Sasquatch, I can't be friends with Darlene. Does that make any sense? No, that don't make no sense. Once you're my friend, you're my friend. And if I unfriend you or say something bad about, like what I said to Giggles, her other half, I was really pissed off. But I have time had time to calm down and realize my error Like I was just on the phone call I got. I apologized. She apologized, and we're good. We always been cool with each other. Some of the things I've done irritated her. Some of the things she's done or said irritated me. ABC 13 hospital CEO says doing this can slow Delta surge in just 2 weeks. Another fake news. Oh, hold on. Wrong button. Yeah, I was just talking. I'll admit it. I talked to Darlene a lot. Big deal. If you've got something to say about it, keep it to yourself. Forgiveness is imperative. Yes, it is. You're in YouTube jail. Everybody's going to jail. All right. Yeah. Yep. If you hold a grudge, you wouldn't be talking to nobody, and there's always going to be a disagreement about something. That's what makes us individuals. Agree to disagree. It, Giggles, you got a target on your back. Big bullseye. I don't know why. You know what gets me? I complained about a copyright violation, and because, and I'll say it, I'll spit it out. Tony uses Section 107 Fair Use Act. He gets away with it.
No vaccine, no entry. In 1 week, San Francisco will mandate full vaccinations for many indoor activities. So this applies to places like bars, restaurants, theaters, clubs, and gyms. Indoor events with more than 1,000 people will also have to verify vaccination status. Now, another important date is October 13th. That is when employees at these businesses have to be fully vaccinated.
They consider requiring proof of
patients, people on
vaccination.
chemotherapy, and those on medications that can suppress their immune system are still vulnerable to COVID-19 after being fully vaccinated. That's why the FDA decided to authorize giving a third shot of Pfizer or the Moderna vaccine. This morning, the CDC is expected to recommend a booster shot.
Found it. It was ABC 7. I was going to say something until that popped up. What was I going to say? Oh, I'll reiterate. You know, you're a woman. I respect everybody, especially women. Right? If you're a woman and you like to see somebody get bad, be called a slut, whore, and I'll say the word, it's an ugly word, cunt, then, this is my personal opinion, then you deserve to be called one, even though you're not. You don't know me, I don't know you, so why should I say why should I call you ugly names? And that's what this guy does. And a lot of people have been complaining about him, flagging his videos, reporting them, and he's still up. This is what I don't understand. And I'm not going to badmouth him. I'm just going to tell you exactly what I think. You shouldn't be doing this. And God will punish you for this. As a matter of fact, when you go meet him, he's going to say, I never knew you. Oh, you should have heard what he called Darlene. And he's gonna, oh, let me see here. I don't know. Well, we got two names for you, Darlene. Both of them are not nice. But that's what the stream is. Again, I want to apologize to everybody. Yeah. My friend who got out, she couldn't take the negativity. And negativity just brings you into that circle of hate. It just makes you just as bad as they are. Giggles. And I really feel bad. I really feel bad for calling people out because you really haven't, except one person. But again, I want to apologize if Julie Marvin, aka God made the donkey talk. That is, I don't know if Giggles have ever seen that, but all it takes is a sincere apology, and I'll drop it. Yeah. And Giggles and I really don't know each other, but I think she's an adult enough to know that isn't me. HSBM. I don't know what that means, Darlene, but you can tell me that in private. I know. I'm done with it. I don't even go to that stream anymore. enough, enough is enough. That's what I said. Huh? What? Well, anyway, I mean, folks, this is really getting serious. I'm trying to find where this. Let me see here. This was a couple of days ago. Okay. Oh, Texas governor threatens to take school districts that defy ban on mask mandates to court. Again, it's the individual's choice. Ooh, let's see what this has to say. Yeah, I just want to put all this out. Doctors urge COVID vaccine as multiple pregnant women are hospitalized in Charlotte. Well, do they really know if it's going to harm the baby or not? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see here. I want to look at something. Give me a second here. Uh, okay. Oh, hey, Dr. E. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to personally apologize to you also for something you said in my one of my live streams. I haven't seen anything. I haven't kept up on these COVID-19 fake news business. How's it going, Dr. E? How's does your garden grow? He mentioned you again, Darlene. I think you and I are his favorite people. There's something. Thank you, weather. Size of supermassive black hole divulged by eating pattern. Oops. Oh, me and buttons don't get along. The size of a supermassive black hole is revealed by the object's eating pattern. You got to promise me you won't go to watch. Too late. Oh, okay. I thought so, Darlene. I thought so. Person in there, not going to mention the name, but their message was deleted. Another person's message was deleted. These are the games that are played on YouTube. YouTube used to be a fun place to be, get together with people, get to know people. But now everybody's being attacked. Yeah, if you go over there, giggles, don't say anything. Just to take a look at what he's saying. You'll be called a whole bunch of nasty people, nasty names. Probably nothing, Darlene. Probably nothing. Probably disagreed with him. And it's not so much about him as it's about me, as I said before. I could have handled things a little better. and I got nothing against you. I really don't. But there's a lot of triggers. A lot of stuff triggers me, and oh, yes, thank you very much, Darlene. I appreciate that very much. And so does another person, and you know who that is. You both defended me, and I defended you. And I think he attacked Debbie Carson too. I'm not quite sure. Don't remember. Most likely did. That is 101% true. That is what friends are for. Oh, I got to turn on the air conditioner. Getting stuffy in here. Let's see here. Let me look at here. All right, let's go on to the lighter side. And this is by 7 Surprising Facts You May Not Know About South Carolina by Tracy Magnus. South Carolina produces more peaches than Georgia. Charleston is home to one of the oldest trees in the country. Barbecue was born in South Carolina. Ooh. South Carolina has a monkey colony. More human twins are being born now than ever before. A narwhal's tusk reveals its past living conditions. The first person convicted of speeding was going 8 miles an hour. What was the speed limit? Oh, 1896. This guy was spotted going 4 times the speed limit in his 19th century Benz. But since the speed limit at the time was just 2 miles per hour, that meant he was not going too fast by today's standards. New car smells the scent of dozens of chemicals. The world wastes about 1 billion metric tons of food each year. The severed head of a sea slug can grow a whole new body. Hair and nails grow faster during pregnancy. The world's smallest reptile was first reported in 2020. I gotta show this. Oops. Share. Look how tiny that thing is. Wow. Many feet bones don't harden until you're an adult. Some sea snakes can breathe through their skin. The heads on Easter Island have bodies. The moon has moonquakes. Goosebumps are meant to ward off predators. There is no such thing as pear cider. Really? I don't think that's true. Pineapple works as a natural meat tenderizer. Humans are the only animals that blush. The feeling of getting lost inside a mall is known as the Gruen transfer. That's Gruen. The wood frog can hold its pee for up to 8 months. Wow. The hottest spot ever recorded was in El Azizia, Azizia in Libya, 136 degrees Fahrenheit, 1922. You lose up to 30% of your taste buds during flight. I don't know how much that's true. Your nostrils work one at a time. Only two mammals like spicy food, humans and the tree shrew. A chef's tokay contains 100 poles. That's TOQUE. As somebody will look that up. I would appreciate it because I never heard of that. I don't even know what that is. Rabbits can't puke. The M in M&M stand for Mars and Murray. The human body literally glows. Really? I guess that's why people say they can see your aura. I thought it had something to do with researchers in Japan used a special camera to track this glow and found that it fluctuates through the day, with the body emitting its lowest level of light around 10 a.m. and the highest around 4. Copper doorknobs are self-disinfecting. Cotton candy was invented by a dentist. Fingernails don't grow after you die. The English word with the most definitions is set. That's SET. Pigeons can tell the difference between a painting by Monet and Picasso. Really? The dot over the lowercase of I or J is known as a tittle. Chewing gum boasts concentration. I'm going to check in chat. Hey, Shay. I've been meaning to get a hold of you. The things are a little bit crazy here. A flamingo's brain is the same size as its eye. How to good name Italian peach. Yeah, 100% giggles. YouTube sucks. So, highlight a couple comments here. Yeah, I noticed that someone makes a comment and someone doesn't like the comment. So now these two people are not enemies, but not friends, but you know what I'm saying? Aspinall. Hello. See, that's what I like to see. That's what I want. Lynn Mizzy. Hello, welcome. Oh, I'm tired. It's been a long, hard day. Stressful day. Okay, where am I? Superman didn't always fly. The first computer was invented in the 1940s. What's it called? Not, I was going to say a Ouija board. I don't know why. Uh, Abacus. That's a computer. So they may be talking about that. Originally built at the University of Pennsylvania School of Engineering in 1946. ENIAC, ENIAC weighed 60,000 pounds and took up a room larger than most studio apartments, 1,500 square feet. Space smells like seared steak. Oh, come on now. Really? Now, I know Giggles would disagree with me on that because she has in the past. So you're going to tell me that you took off your helmet and smelled space? Really? Ooh, the longest wedding veil was the same length as 63.5 football fields. Unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. Bees sometimes sting other bees. Kids ask 300 questions a day. The total weight of ants on Earth once equaled the total weight of people. And so some of these facts are just absurd, ridiculous, stupid. E is the most common letter and appears in 11% of all English words. You got letter, appears, percent in English. A dozen bodies were once found in Benjamin Franklin's basement. The bones were discovered during 1998 renovation of the house and were identified as being nearly a dozen people, including 6 children. Most plausible explanation is not mass murder, but anatomy school run by Franklin's young friend protege William Hewson, wrote The Guardian. The healthiest place in the world is in Panama. I gotta highlight some comments here. Hello again, Espinel. Okay, where am I? 175. I'm only on 46. A pharaoh once lathered his slaves in honey to keep bugs away from him. Now, how do you know that? How can you possibly know that? This one I'm not even going to mention. This is number, and I'll post a link here so you can check on it. That's the link to where I'm at. Yes, Darlene is a sky watcher, a very good sky watcher. Let's see, who else is I need to... Oh, I'm still here. Wait a minute. Got some... Yep, YouTube. Something wrong with YouTube, people. I don't know if they're doing this purposely or what, but you gotta... Let's see here. Okay, there we go. I miss anybody? Oh, you got to have one. You got to have one. Okay. Okay, let's get back. 175. Here we go. Pringles aren't actually potato chips. Really? Okay. Something I don't understand here. Pringles aren't actually potato chips. Next time you see a can of Pringles, take a closer look. You won't see the word chip anywhere on the packaging. That's because Pringles aren't made of thinly sliced potatoes, but instead of dehydrated potato flakes pressed into their signature parabolic shape. So if they're made from dehydrated potato flakes, they're potato chips. May not be a chip, but they're potatoes, and they taste better than the regular other potato chips. There's a giant fish with a transparent head. There's a decorated war hero dog, of course. Showers really do spark creativity. Abraham Lincoln's bodyguard left his post at Ford's Theater to go for a drink. Yeah, I just got knocked out myself. I don't know what. I came back to look at chat, and I like Pringles. Hey, give me a one if you still can hear me. Koalas have fingerprints. Humans are just one of estimated 8.7 million species on Earth. Dinosaurs lived on every continent. Bee hummingbirds are so small they get mistaken for insects. Sea lions can dance to a beat. Yeah, I don't know why I got knocked out. Soylent Green. You know, a lot of people think we're all a bunch of conspiracy theorists, but from what I've came across, I don't think so. I used to make my own potato chips. Cut the potato thin, put them in oil, put oil in the pan. I've known a lot giggles. I known a lot of people, or I've seen a lot of people saying we're all nuts. Look at the crop circles. Anybody that believes crop circles are made from alien or alien landing craft, like an airport. Oh, you're a nut. Bill Gates is making synthetic meat on one of his farms. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't trust anything Bill Gates says because he's a computer wizard. Now he's a medical expert. Now he's a entrepreneur, not a what do you call it? Philanthropist. Synthetic meat. I don't. Can you elaborate on that, Giggles? Synthetic meat. I know our meat's being irradiated because they want to get rid of all these Ebola virus and salmonella and whatever attaches itself to the meat inside of the pig or cow. That's been documented. Uh, yeah, he's an expert on everything. Meat grown in a pizza. I never heard of that. Never. Okay. That's good. Anybody believe in the Loch Ness monster? It goes back. The legend goes back 1,500 years. Nutmeg can be fatally poisonous. Well, if you eat too much of anything. Oh, Chinese police use geese squads. Ah, babies are physical anomalies. I'll elaborate on that. Babies, particularly newborns, are surprisingly different from the children that grow up to be. When they're born, their heads account for a quarter of their full body weight, and the size of their brains will double in the first year of life. Babies have 300 bones and around 10,000 taste buds all over their mouth. Some of the bones will fuse as they age into 206 as an adult, but the taste buds not on the tongue will eventually vanish. I want to know where they got these facts. The Queen has some hidden hideaways, of course. Excuse me. The Australian government banned the world mate for a day. A tick bite can make you allergic to red meat. Tornadoes can cause fish rain. Here's something. Napoleon was once attacked by thousands of rabbits. Star Trek Scotty stormed the beach at Normandy. God bless James Doohan. I liked him. He was a commissioned lieutenant, Juno Beach. Apple pie isn't actually American. Apples originally came from Asia. They were first baked in medieval Europe. Traces back to a recipe from England in 1381. It's American. Apple pie is American. I don't care what you say. Pigs are constitutionally protected in Florida. I'll check on chat. Okay, let's check on this. Okay, hold on. I'm going to show this. Okay, share. Okay, Chrome. Share.
Would you eat a steak grown in a laboratory? Would you take a bite of a cheeseburger made by a scientist? Technology startups and scientists are placing big bets on lab-grown meats. Currently, livestock is responsible for around 15% of the global greenhouse gas emissions. We could see this number rise in the coming decades. According to the World Economic Forum, the world population is expected to be close to 10 billion by 2050. That is a lot of mouths to feed. This population boom and rising incomes will cause demand for meat products to rise by as much as 88%. To feed the world's growing demand for meat, we already use around 27% of the world's arable land to raise livestock. We need to find a more sustainable way of satiating this rising demand. One path to the future of sustainable eating could start with lab-grown meats. Not to be confused with plant-based meat alternatives, lab-grown meats are cultured in the lab using cells which were originally derived from live animals. In theory, this cultured meat would use fewer of the planet's resources, and no animals need to be slaughtered in the process. Cultured meat might become a regular part of our diets in the coming years, making its way onto the dinner table and appearing in some of our favorite restaurants. Nonetheless, the prospect of this Meat 2.0 raises a lot of complex social, ethical, and technical questions. And, simply put, some people find the idea of eating meat from a lab weird. So what is lab-grown meat, and how is it made? First, a technician takes cells from a live animal. These cells are grown up in a lab to permanently establish a culture called a cell line. Once a good cell line has been established, a sample is introduced into a bioreactor. This is essentially a culture medium which contains all the materials the cells need to grow. The cells in the bioreactor grow and multiply exponentially and are then harvested. Once harvested, the meat cells can be formed into any number of unstructured items, from patties to sausages. In the future, it may be possible to use technologies such as 3D printing and edible scaffolds to create particular cuts of meat, like chicken legs and T-bone steak. However, this is likely to be much more difficult than producing ground meat. The technology's first public proof of concept appeared in 2013 in the Netherlands. Partially funded by Google co-founder Sergey Brin, Dr. Mark Post and his researchers at the University of Maastricht spent a little over $300,000 creating the world's first cultured meat hamburger. It was described as like an animal protein cake. The burger was even taste tested live on television.
I think I missed something there.
And his researchers at the University of Maastricht. Much more difficult than producing ground meat. The technology's first public proof of concept appeared in 2013 in the Netherlands. Partially funded by Google co-founder Sergey Brin, Dr. Mark Post and his researchers at the University of Maastricht spent a little over $300,000 creating the world's first cultured meat hamburger. It was described as like an animal protein cake. The burger was even taste tested live on television and got positive reviews in general. However, the lab-grown burger lacked one central element: fat. In the meat that we eat every day, there are different types of muscles, connective tissues, lipids, bones, and fat that give flavor and texture to the food. To this day, one of the biggest challenges with lab-grown meat is giving them the flavors and textures that you might expect from biting into a steak or burger. However, this has not stopped entrepreneurs and scientists from trying. Today, startup companies are working to bring lab-grown beef, chicken, and even fish to dinner tables around the world. Aside from the regulatory hurdles, these startups need to find a way to scale up cultured meat while reducing costs. Moreover, there are other technological challenges. These include developing better cell lines and cheaper culture media, reducing the time it takes for the cells to grow, and scaling up what are now small-scale operations. They will also need to find an alternative to the use of fetal bovine serum, which is derived from cow fetuses and is added to culture media. The use of the serum is a major barrier for an industry that is trying to take animals out of the equation. The cultured meat also needs to taste good or be close enough to more traditional dishes that the public won't mind that it comes from a lab. Until cell-based meat makes the leap from the lab to your dinner table, there are some delicious plant-based meat options you can consider that are gaining traction. Companies like Beyond Meat and Impossible Foods offer customers meat-free options made from water, soy protein, coconut, sunflower oil, and natural flavorings. Some argue that the current appeal and adoption of plant-based meats by major restaurants could be a precursor to the coming age of cultured meat dishes.
Wow, that is interesting. And I have to believe that. Let's see. Some comments here. I have to change my description. As long as it's indistinguishable from normal meat, cool. I imagine though it's eventually, since it will become far cheaper than raising animals for slaughter. One guy likes the idea of lab meat. I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, and somebody else posted something. No, almost. Stop. Let me get back to where I was here. Okay. Who posted what? Okay. That was only that was Giggles.
People who
Okay. What is in your hot dog? Giggles. Why you do this to me? Okay.
eat hot dogs eat them because they taste so good, but what's in them is not so good. We've learned to accept it, but I don't know if you'll feel so accepting after this. The company Clear Foods recently analyzed
Can y'all hear it?
345 hot dog and sausage products from 75 brands and retailers and found, are you hot dog lovers ready for this? Human DNA in 2% of the samples and in 2/3 of the vegetarian samples. And get this, 10% of all vegetarian products appear to contain meat. Clear Foods says that there are some companies producing high quality hot dog, top scores to Butterball, McCormick, Eckrich, and Hebrew National. Human DNA.
Wow. Wow. That I didn't know about. Okay, let's see here. Okay, gotta get rid of this stream. Hold on. I got so many tabs up here. Stop. Hold on. Gotta figure out where everything is. Broadcast. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see what. Okay, go here. Wrong one. Okay, this is Shay's. Okay, share screen. I'll just show part of this. Okay, make sure. There you go. Bill Gates planning to help the developing world profit from its sewage. And this was 2015. He's going to go to Dakar to rebuild the Omni processor to see how it fares within the community. There's my best friend. Not. Takes a zip from the jar, and a Gates Foundation photographer captures the moment. Do you really believe this? I bet it's just a water from tap or spring water. If he believes, this is my own personal opinion, if he believes half of the things he says, I would be a multimillionaire. It's water. Bill feigns surprised because 5 minutes ago, the water was human waste dumped in from the local sewage facility. Oh, come on. They'll live much higher quality lives. You will save a lot of lives. Does he really believe what he says half of the time? Let's see how that goes. Yeah, check it out. Read it for yourselves. And that's a new one on me, Debbie. Yeah, definitely, Shay. Definitely. Here's a glass of water. It's made from sewage. No, thank you. So you're telling me that you got rid of all the human crap, all the worms, all creatures, feces, the pee. You're telling me you got rid of all of that? Anything else that picks up all the lead, all the medals. You're telling me that? I don't think so. You know, I used to believe in Bill Gates personally. Until he started becoming a medical expert and pushing the vaccine and the masks. Yeah, it's something I'm not sure I want to continue reading. It's kind of disgusting. Okay, let's see here. Here's something. Number 97. There's an entire town under a rock. It's in Spain. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I don't want to have to do too much editing. Oh, here's something. It's illegal to sell a bounceless pickle to somebody in Connecticut. Who makes up these laws? Who makes up these laws? I know somebody in Tennessee. They said a law in Tennessee, still on the books. I don't know what year. A woman cannot drive a car unless there is a guy outside in front of her towing the car with a flag in his hand. It just makes me question the intelligence of some of our selected leaders. I no longer believe they're elected. I've been like that for a couple of years. Okay. The fire hydrant patent was lost in a fire. Saudi Arabia imports camels from Australia. I don't think so. I have never seen a camel in Australia. Kangaroos, wallabies, koala bears. But camels? No. This has got to be made up. One man once survived 2 atomic bombs. Sure. Miraculously, he survived with burns across his face and arms. He once survived 2 atomic bombs. Okay. Oh, come on, people. Really? Really? 2 Friends. The cast of Friends still earns around $20 million each year. Now, how many people here think, if this is true, how many people think they deserve $20 million a year? Courtney Cox, David Schwimmer, Jennifer Aniston, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, and Matthew Perry all make major dough each year for doing, well, nothing. $20 million is the estimate. Oh, really? Tell me your opinion on this. And Pluto technically isn't even a year old. It was discovered 1930. Takes 240 Earth years for Pluto to complete one rotation of its own around the sun. This places Pluto's first birthday since the discovery on Monday, March 23rd, 2178. Hold on, I gotta check something out here. Oh, got another scam call. Cows kill more Americans each year than sharks do. Check on chat. There are no snakes in Hawaii. I don't know about that. But I don't know enough information to confirm or deny. But I'll take your word for it there, Shay. Really, Lynn? Main Street, Schuylkill Haven, PA. When I lived in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, I used to go to Schuylkill River and watch the canoeists, during the Olympics. Let me see here. I can get rid of that. And I'm not. And okay, let's see. Okay, well, according to this, and I'm not trying to, offend you or call you a liar. No, that's not me. It says, are there snakes in Hawaii? Yes. Are there bad snakes? Oh. Well, you can't trust what you look up. So, yeah, how many veterans benefits could be paid with $20 million? Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Instead of giving our money to third world countries that squander it, says The law still stands in Haven. All right, that's okay. It's oh, I believe it, Lynn. I believe it. Just like the Tennessee law I told you about, and I know some prosecutor or DA or whatever you want to call them will try to enforce that. Okay, let's see what Giggles has to say here. Oops. Okay, that is your. Okay, hold on. 32. I'm just gonna show part of this. Share. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw that, Giggles. Make sure I'm sharing. Yeah, just like rats. Rats were brought over from overseas somewhere, got aboard a ship and came over here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's a wonder he's still going. And I thought my car was bad. I mean, who are these people? KTLA 5 did a good job in covering it. They do a pretty much good jobs in covering these things. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Unbelievable. Yeah, check it out. It's, what, 32 minutes long? I think I shared it. Great. Oh, here we go again. Can't see the chat. Ah, player. Ah. Okay. Yeah, something's wrong with StreamYards. There we go. 100-mile-an-hour tape. Yeah, I feel sorry for the dog too, Debbie. I seen one. Guy's driving a U-Haul truck, and the passenger side front was on fire. And he's, speeding. And he didn't stop until the whole front was on fire. I mean, the whole front of the car or U-Haul truck. Here's something. Humans aren't the only species to adopt. Well, we all know that. The first Star Wars was expected to be a flop. Oh, here's something that's kind of hard to believe. A 7-year-old woman once completed 7 marathons in 7 days across all 7 continents. Okay. 70 years old. Most people break up on Mondays. There may be 2,000 active serial killers in the United States right now. Ants have a built-in Fitbit. I don't know, people. Crows hold grudges. Yes, that's a true fact. They learn. They remember. Bill Gates has donated nearly half his fortune. Sure. Donated $28 billion. He saved 6 million lives by bringing vaccines and better health care to people worldwide. Nope. You can always see your nose. I cannot see my nose unless I'm looking in a mirror. Oh, here's something. America's first bank robber deposited the money back into the same bank. Bank of Philadelphia. Wow. Downtown Philly. You're pronouncing Dr. Seuss's name wrong. There is an immortal jellyfish. Okay, here we go. America accidentally dropped an atom bomb on South Carolina in 1958. Actor Bill Murray uses a 1-800 number instead of an agent or manager. And how many women here are attracted to the scent of good and plenty licorice, candy, and cucumber? I really want to know. 1 for yes, 2 for no, 3 you don't give a rat's ass, for lack of a better smart ass question. Almost done. There's a textbook written entirely by an AI author. Scientists were able to take a picture of a atom shadow. Twitter's official name is Larry. Some Maryland residents are taxed for the rain. I believe that. Beaver bum goo is occasionally used to enhance vanilla flavorings. Now, do we really need to know that? Oh, here's something. Hold on. I hope you're all sitting down. Are you all sitting down? This is the last one. Eating your offspring may be a sign of good parenting in some species. Now you're talking about humans. Oh, fish, reptiles, amphibians. Kentucky has more bourbon than people. And that's it. I skipped a couple. What was the question? I forget. I don't know what question I asked. Yeah, most definitely. I have to agree with that, Shay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's what I was going to do. Women like to smell licorice. I know, Giggles. Not many seem to care. I never even thought to ask a question like that. I don't even like Good and Plenty. I don't even like the taste. Yeah, let's make that our first date. Go to a licorice uh, manufacturing plant and smell the licorice. Good first date, right? Yeah, I have to believe that there, Giggles. I don't buy Nestle's anymore. It seems like it's safer to drink tap water. But of course, it's not pure. That's for sure. Yeah, that was the question. And Fruit Loops, I haven't bought them in a lot. They don't even taste the same. Fruit Loops. A lot of cereal don't taste the same, from what I remember. Like Rice Krispies, they don't snap, crackle, and pop anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna end this stream and go get something to eat. Some man-made hamburger or steak. Maybe I'll start cultivating it my own. I don't know. A lot of weird stuff out there. It's a wonder we don't all glow in the dark by now with the irradiated meat. Well, I'm just going to end this stream anyway, Shane. Thanks for being here. Giggles, Lynn, Darlene McGee, Aspinell. Dr. E came in. Debbie Carson. Welcome, everybody. I'm glad y'all are here. Do women like to smell licorice? I don't know. Let me Let me become Jay Leno and ask 5 or 6 women, you know, go up to strange women. Do you like to smell licorice? But anyway, I want to thank you all for coming in. Hope to see you again. Love and respect to everybody. Yeah, I'll see you all again, hopefully, depending on the beginning of the month. Oh, you're welcome, Debbie. Anyway, aloha, everybody, and I'll see you again. And like I said, I only came on to make apologies to everyone for me bad mouthing them after bad mouthing me. Yeah, I kind of miss you guys. I really do. I'll try to, Giggles. I'll try to. But anyway, good evening. Good evening, everybody. Bad Alfred Hitchcock impersonation. But anyway, aloha.